Hi, and welcome to this video that introduces the Silver Award to you. Now, I'm so excited that you're here because that means you've probably got your Standard Award already and you are displaying your banner outside your school, and congratulations for that. You've set your baseline and you're on the journey, and that's a massive step forward. But now you're intrigued about step number two. Step number two is the Silver Award, and this is where you move from saying that your policies and practices are in place to saying that they are confidently shared across your team. So that's quite a little bit of a leap up. And I'm guessing you want to just check in to make sure that your school has definitely got what it takes to be Silver Award before you make that investment of time and money, and that is fair. So let me just walk you through how the Silver Award works and then how this checker will help you. So, first of all, the Silver Award is a video interview. Now, that's a video interview that's done offline. What does that mean? Well, it means I'll send you a piece of software that has me asking you questions in video form, and then you can record your response. And what that means is we just don't have to align our diaries, and you can have some freedom to record it within your own time and re-record if necessary. Obviously, the re-record can get a little bit troublesome when you're on version 93, so I'd use that bit with caution. Now, the videos ask you up to 10 questions. So, the first three questions are all about you and your school, and they're not assessed. So, we know that context is king. We know that your school isn't the same as any other school in the country, and therefore getting to know your school in its individual self is important before we can even start to assess. The next questions, 4 through 8, are about the drivers, and what we're looking for there is stories of impact and stories of where parent participation has supported your school improvement or school journey. So that means, first of all, going through each of the individual initiatives for each driver and saying, this is what we've done, followed by, this is what impact it's had. And that's probably one of the biggest tips I can give you. The drivers are split into 5 initiatives, and those initiatives can be the subheadings within your video. So driver 1, initiative 1 is strategy. So what strategy have you got in place? How well known is it across your staff? What stories have you got of where that strategy is already being implemented? And then what impact does it have? And so on throughout the drivers' initiatives. Questions 9 and 10 are there in order to acknowledge the importance of 2 factors. The first is impact on children's outcomes. So we're all in this for the pupil outcomes. Parent partnerships are important in that, and they're not important in themselves. What I mean by that is we're not in this just so that parents get on with teachers. We're in this because if parents get on with teachers, children do better in the school. So that's what we want in video 9. What impact is this already having in terms of telling us stories about that on your young people and their outcomes and their ability to fulfill their potential? Video 10 is all about the future. We know that initiatives come and go in education, and what we want is sustainability. How are you going to ensure that this is going to be a factor in your school for the years to come, no matter what staff leave, what staff come, no matter what the changing or prevailing winds? You have a plan for how parents continue to be an important participator in the education of their children. So, how will you know if you're silver? Well, when you do the accreditation checker, it will ask you things like how effective it is and how far the reach is and such things, and ask you to grade yourself on scales. It's good to be really honest with yourself about where you are on each of those questions. And what each one gets is a score out of 100 for each of those questions. And then at the end, if you score above 60, that indicates that you are likely to do well on the Silver Award accreditation. If you get above 80, it indicates you're well on your way to silver and could potentially end up being gold sooner rather than later. So this tool is there as a guide. It's not a surefire, you're definitely going to pass. but it's a guide to help you understand if you might succeed in the Silver Award and if you want to start that conversation with us to get you going. I'm really looking forward to seeing your videos and hearing your stories. It makes me better at my job when I'm trying to help schools across the country. So I look forward to hearing all about your wonderful school.